Notice of temporary suspension. Inappropriate content in your profile. Issued on June 24th, 2010 at 7:49 p.m. Well, what do we have here? An Xbox account ban that is potentially worth $1 million? Why is it potentially worth $1 million? I'll get to that later, but right now, I want to pay tribute to this ban. This was my first ever Xbox ban, and well, it was a little excessive, especially for the fact that I was a stupid kid, but I did kinda deserve it. So back in 2010, the Xbox Live enforcement team was somewhat of a Chad. It was run by Stepto, who in my opinion was a fair leader at Xbox enforcement. Back then, the Xbox enforcement team was respected. They weren't banning people for no reason, but they were a bit incompetent. They still are. Some things just never change. Anyway, so this was summer of 2010. I was doing nothing but playing on the Xbox 360. The only games I played were World at War, Modern Warfare 2, the OG one, and the Beatles Rock Band. And you know how I hate cheaters in video games? Whoa, you said the N-word again, buddy. And you said I have no life, yet you're spamming this game with hacks.
Do something then.
Fucking aimbot. How do you like it, you fucking idiot?
You have unlimited ammo, and you can see through walls. What do you mean?
It doesn't even do anything.
Oh, you don't? Well, anyway, Modern Warfare 2 was the newest COD game at the time, so cheaters were taken a little more seriously. I came across 2 players that were cheating. This was 14 years ago, so I don't remember if they were boosting or using rapid-fire controllers or whatever, but I confronted them. They didn't like me. I was called the N-word. Well, not the hard R, but the other N-word, but still. I did the 12-year-old thing of filing a complaint, but that didn't do anything because Xbox enforcement was putting most of their focus on 10 prestige lobbies on Modern Warfare 2, so there's that. So I decided to take it a bit further by putting the cheaters on my gamer bio, and well, even offering Microsoft points to anyone who would file a complaint. Yeah. This is basically like a bounty being placed on someone's head by a 5-year-old. The gamer bio read, everyone file complaints on Slingshot and Gaudiest. Those 2 F words are majorly racist. For those who will file complaints on them will be rewarded 455 Microsoft points. I want those KKKs out of XBL for good. And yes, I said the F word because back then everyone was saying it and I assumed it was a normal insult for dumbass or something. Obviously, the F word is a derogatory term against homosexuals. I know that now. I didn't know that back then, and I'm sorry for my foolishness. So calling out these 2 geniuses like that, it wasn't the smartest thing. And I'm assuming they reported it, or random players saw it and reported it. I don't know. The Xbox enforcement team obviously looked at it, but I doubt they looked into the gamer tags I mentioned. Because, you know, that's the normal thing at Xbox enforcement, obviously. And you're probably wondering if these 2 gamer tags still exist. Well, I did all the work for you. I looked up Slingshot and he's still active. He actually plays Modern Warfare 3. So awkwardly, I sent this dude a message saying, hi, I played with you a while ago, but I'm not sure if this is the right person. Did you use this gamertag in 2010? And he never responded. Quick update, he actually did respond days later, and he confirmed that he had this gamertag since 2004, so this is the guy. And then I sent him a message saying, well, it's very nostalgic to meet you again. Not sure if you remember, but in June of 2010, I called you and your friend out for boosting or something. You guys called me the N-word, so I put you in my bio, which resulted in me getting banned. Do you remember me? And honestly, I did not want to wait another like 3 days to hear back from him, so I decided to just put this in a video. If he remembers me, I'll update you guys, but it's highly unlikely he's gonna remember me. Maybe he recognized my gamertag and thought, Sacramento Love, is that whiny little bitch kid that called me a dumbass? You know, he probably doesn't remember. I doubt he does, and I doubt he even cares. But wow, nice seeing you again. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's honestly good to see you're still on Xbox. And Gaudiest, well, that gamertag no longer exists on Xbox Live. He either changed it, or the gamertag was banned, and he was given a new one. I have no idea. And this video isn't a matter of if I forgive them for cheating or whatever bullshit I called them out for. This video is a matter of my first ever ban and if I deserved it. Yes, I deserved the ban. 100%, but I kinda disagree with it in a way. Firstly, this ban was a 30-day suspension. I feel like that was a little excessive, especially for a first time. Secondly, I didn't really know any better. I feel like a thorough investigation would have shown that I was a small kid and perhaps 30 days was a bit over the top. It should have been like maybe 2 days, maybe, I don't know. A whole month is a bit excessive though, but I don't regret it. This ban is what caused me to create another gamertag called We Can Work It Out. After this ban was lifted, I gave this account to someone who isn't around anymore. I can't talk too much about it because it's offensive to haters. If you've seen that We Can Work It Out video I made like 2 years ago, you get the reference. But I can't talk about it. I'm in enough trouble as it is probably. But I love that I was banned. I made a badass gamertag named after a Beatles song, which was my favorite at the time. It's no longer the case today, but if you're wondering, yes, I'm still a huge Beatles fan. Their music is beautiful to me, as it is for a lot of people. Okay, so why do I believe this band is worth $1 million? I can't sell it or anything, but why is this band so special? You know, besides it creating a beautiful memory for me, it was issued in June of 2010. What was significant about June of 2010? This was during the time when the Pro and Steptoe were working at Xbox Enforcement. The Pro was basically corrupt and banned over 700 gamertags for little to no reason. He was no saint, but then again, this was also him.
You violate the terms of use, there's not going to be any threat, it'll only be banning. Period. The end.
What did it go do exactly? If you don't mind me asking.
None of your business, and you're muted. Thank you very much. Nightmare, you're gonna go bye-bye for violating terms of use.
If you violated the TOS in front of him, he did not play around. I made a video about him, so I won't go in depth. And Steptoe, who was the head of Xbox Enforcement. Either of these two could have issued this ban. I mean, Steptoe unfortunately passed away in 2017, but I think he is the reason Xbox Enforcement was decent back then. This ban would be a lot more special if the Pro or Steptoe were the ones that actually enacted the ban hammer on this gamertag. That would be the only reason to be excited about a ban. That's it. These were the agents at Xbox Enforcement in 2010. No offense, but they look like the Tumblr police. And not to sound offensive, but these guys look like the type of NPCs on GTA that when you hit them or punch them, they just run away. And I don't think anyone would trust these goofballs with the ban hammer. So if Steptoe or the Pro issued this ban, I am selling the rights to this ban for $1 million. Auction starts right now. Name your price in the comments below. So it's been almost 14 years since my first ban, which was justified. Still on Xbox though. If it wasn't for YouTube, I'd probably be on PlayStation. I have no idea. Probably. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Goodbye.